But of course, it was a match made in heaven in a lot of ways, him going to Los Angeles because as the auxiliary bishop. As auxiliary, he doesn't have the responsibilities of an ordinary. Yet he's in Los Angeles, i.e., Hollywood, and let's be honest, his media empire is impressive.
You get to wear the bishop hat and be called
Right.
bishop and most reverend, but you're not overseeing the day-to-day budget and grind, controversy. None of those things really fall on you. They go up to the archbishop. Now he has a diocese.
I worked directly for a bishop of a relatively small diocese for 5 years. I mean, he was constantly going. A bishop, an ordinary, is basically equivalent to a CEO of a decently sized company, in most of these cases, multi-million-dollar company. There are a lot of meetings you have that have nothing to do with the salvation of souls, and the bishop can do nothing about that. You can't delegate it the way most dioceses are set up, maybe all of them, legally. He is responsible for the buck stops. So he has to run things well or else he gets in big trouble. And so personally, I don't see how you can do both. I just watched his press conference that he gave when he was introduced there in Minnesota. And he said that when he was in Los Angeles, he gave 10% of his time to Word on Fire. And he expects to do the same thing in Minnesota. To be honest, I thought that was a little naive. I mean, obviously he knows what an ordinary does, having been an auxiliary bishop. He's seen it firsthand with Gomez. But I just know this. If I'm in a small diocese and a bishop comes and says, I'm giving you 90% of my time, I wouldn't be that excited about. I'd be a little bit like, well, wait a second. Can I have the guy who will give me 100% of his time? Now, you could argue he's a very talented individual. I mean, everybody knows that he's a good speaker, and he presents the faith as he understands it. I guess we'll put it that way, in a very compelling way. And your typical bishop, let's be honest, is an administrator first. They're not a speaker. They're not somebody who can present the faith and give things like that. So there is the advantage there. So maybe if I'm living there, and I don't know much about Bishop Barron like we do, I guess I'd be like, I guess 90% of Barron might be better than 100% of some of these other guys.
Right.